Life's a ball, let it fall right in your lap. If you've got troubles, just take 'em out for a walk. They'll burst like bubbles in the fun of a Sunday in New York. You can spend time without spending a dime watching people watch people pass. Later you pause and in one of the stores there's that face next to yours in the glass. Two hearts stop beating, you're both too breathless to speak. Love smiles her greeting, then the dream that has seen you through the week comes true on Sunday in New York. So you can take a short nautical break. They've got boats by the lake for hire. If there's a storm, you just make it on home and get cozy and warm by a fire. By Monday morning, you're both agreed it was fate. As day comes dawning, if you can't pick the spot or set the day, you met on Sunday, New York on Sunday. So make it Sunday in New York. It's time to end my lonely holiday and bid the country a hasty farewell. So on this gray and melancholy day, I'll move to a Manhattan hotel. I'll dispose of my rose-colored chattels and prepare for my share of adventures and battles here on the 27th floor, looking down on the city I hate and adore. Autumn in New York, why does it seem so inviting? Autumn in New York, it spells the thrill of first nighting. Glittering crowds and shimmering clouds in canyons of steel, they're making me feel I'm home. Autumn in New York, it brings the promise of new love. Autumn in New York is often mingled with pain. Lovers who bless the dark on benches in Central Park. It's autumn in New York. it's good to live it again. Lullaby of birdland, that's what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my wordland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever seen two turtle doves, bill and coo, when they love? That's the kind of magic music we'll make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I'd cry on my pillow if you should tell me farewell and goodbye. Lullaby of birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, then we'll go flying high in birdland, high in the sky up above. We're in love when I hear that lullaby of birdland, crazy swinging lullaby of birdland. All it seems to do is just remind me that I'm oh so in love, I don't know what to do. When I hear that lullaby of birdland, crazy swinging lullaby of birdland. All it seems to do is just remind me of the nights that I spent loving you. Discover just why I'm so much in love, baby, with you. Lullaby of birdland. Broadway rhythm, it's got me. Broadway, Broadway, everybody's happy and gay, where the night is brighter than day, all along Broadway. Sweethearts and beaux on their way to movies and shows, dressed up in their Sunday best clothes, up and down Broadway. Out of town, I'm loved down when I walk along the main street. Anywhere, I don't care, but I always find a main street, just another plain street. Broadway, Broadway, take a little time out for play, where the joy of living holds sway, all along Broadway. Broadway, Broadway, everybody's happy and gay, where the night is brighter than day, all along Broadway. Guys, gals, old pals, dressed up in their Sunday best, up and down Broadway. Out of town, I'm loved down when I walk along the main street. Anywhere, I don't care, but I always find a main street, just another plain street. Broadway, Broadway, take time out for play, where living holds sway, all along Broadway. Broadway, Broadway, be happy and gay, where living holds sway, all along Broadway. Broadway, 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 Broadway. Broadway. Isn't she a beauty? Isn't she a queen? Nicest bridge that I have ever seen. Her paint's a little tattered where age has left its touch. Still, I guess I'll always love her very much. Like the folks you meet on, like to plant my feet on the Brooklyn Bridge. What a lovely view from heaven looks at you from the Brooklyn Bridge. I love to listen to the wind through her strings, the song that it sings for the town. I love to look up at the clouds in her hair. She's learned to wear like a crown. If you've been a rover, journey's end lies over the Brooklyn Bridge. Don't let no one tell you I've been trying to sell you the Brooklyn Bridge. Folks in Manhattan are sad 'cause they look at her and wish they had the good old Brooklyn Bridge. Not any old bridge, but the Brooklyn Bridge. I pity the New York crowd. The folks in Manhattan are sad 'cause they look at her and wish they had the good old Brooklyn. Nothing but the Brooklyn, the good old Brooklyn Bridge. If it's pleasure you're about and you feel like stepping out, all you got to shout is, "Let me off uptown." If it's rhythm that you feel, then it's nothing to conceal. All you got to spiel is, "Let me off uptown." Rib joints, juke joints, hip joints. Where could a fella go to top it if you want to pitch a ball and you can't afford a hall? All you got to call is, "Let me off uptown." Shoo-ba-doo, 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 a fella go to top it if you want to pitch a ball and you can't afford a haul. All you got to call is, "Let me off uptown." Come on and let me off uptown. Come and meet those dancing feet on the avenue I'm taking you to, 42nd Street. Hear the beat of dancing feet. It's the song I love, the melody of 42nd Street. Little nifties from the 50s, innocent and sweet. Sexy ladies from the 80s who are indiscreet. Side by side, they're glorified, where the underworld can meet the elite on 42nd Street. From the 50s, innocent and sweet. Sexy ladies from the 80s who are indiscreet. Side by side, they're glorified, where the underworld can meet the elite. 42nd Street, 42nd Street. Naughty, bawdy, gaudy, sporty, 42nd Street. Side, all around the town, the kids sang Ring Around Rosie, London Bridges falling down. Boys and girls together, me and Mamie O'Rourke, we tripped the line fantastic on the sidewalks of New York. West side, all around the town. Sweet Mamie grew up and bought herself a sweet little Alice blue gown. All the fellas dug her, you should have heard them squawk when I escorted Mamie round the sidewalks of New York. At Chili's, then we split to PJ Clark's, on to Chuck's Composite, then a drink at the start. We won't get home until morning, 'cause we're gonna take a walk on the sidewalks of New York, New York, New York, New York. A nocturne for the blues, played on a broken heartstring. It's wailing out the news. My baby is gone from me. Dark shadows in the rain. A telephone that won't ring. Just memories remain of lovers that used to be. I miss the laughs and the fun, my spot in the sun, when I was the one and only. The music and lights, those wonderful nights, the morning mist, the time we kissed, the laughs and the fun, my days in the sun, they're over and done, and I'm lonely. Don't ask me to hide the heartbreak inside. The gleaming spark is gone, the light went dark. This nocturne for the blues took all and left me nothing, nothing but the blues, till baby comes back to me. This nocturne for the blues took all and left me nothing, nothing but the blues, till baby comes back to me, till my baby comes back to me, till my one and only baby comes back to me. I'll sing a Harlem Nocturne. And out another minute to see the famous sights. We'll find the romance and danger waiting in it beneath the Broadway lights. But we've only one day, so what we like the best are the nights. New York, New York, a hell of a town. The Bronx is up, but the Battery's down. The people ride in a hole in the ground. New York, New York, it's a hell of a town. Such a wonderful town. The famous places to visit are so many, or so the guidebooks say. I promised baby we wouldn't miss on any, and we have just one day. Gotta see the whole town right from Yonkers on down to the Bay. New York, New York, a visitor's place where no one lives on account of the pace, but 7 million are screaming for space. New York, New York, it's a visitor's place, such a wonderful place. Manhattan women are dressed in silk and satin, or so the fellas say. There's just one thing that's important in Manhattan. When you have just one date, gotta pick up a date, maybe 7 or 8 on your way. New York, a hell of a town. The Bronx is up, but the Battery's down. The people ride in a hole in the ground. New York, New York, it's a hell of a town. It is a whale of a town. It is a gas of a town. It is a wonderful town. I love New York, it's a beautiful town. I love New York. There's a broken heart for every light on Broadway, a million tears for every gleam, they say. Those lights above you think nothing of you. It's those who love you that have to pay. There's a sorrow lurking in each gloomy shadow, and sorrow comes to everyone someday. 'Twill come to our brothers, but think of the mothers with broken hearts for each light on Broadway. Sorrow comes to everyone someday. It'll come to our brothers, but think of the mothers with broken hearts for each light on Broadway. Summer journeys to Niagara and to other places aggravate all our cares. We'll save our fares. I've a cozy little flat in what is known as Old Manhattan. We'll settle down right here in town. We'll have Manhattan, the Bronx and Staten Island too. It's lovely going through the zoo. It's very fancy on old Delancey Street, you know. The subway charms us so, where balmy breezes blow to and fro. And tell me what street compares with Mott Street in July. Sweet push carts gently, gently, gently gliding by. The great big city's a wondrous toy, just made for a girl and boy. We'll turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. A short vacation on Inspiration Point we'll spend, And in the station house we're bound to end. The great big city can never spoil the dreams of a boy and girl. We'll turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. Summer journeys to Niagara and to other places aggravate all our cares. We'll save our fares, 'cause we'll turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. We'll turn the big, big town into an Isle of Joy. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with a mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, when the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamplight fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only girl I've ever wanted to share it with me. With